Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Soularry podcast. I don't think I'm going to put my intro in this one. It's just going to be a real quick video that I wanted to come and share with you guys. Of course, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. I want to talk to you guys today about my martial law dream that I had actually, and as well as my friend. She had one similar to mine, like maybe a week later. And I had this dream about 2 weeks ago, and she had hers a few days ago. So yeah, maybe like a week and a half between each other. We had these dreams. Okay, so mine, it was really simple. So it started off. We were in this school, and in the school at first, we were all just kind of hanging out, and then they came and they were like, "Hey, you guys, you're going to go in this classroom. You guys, you're going to go in that classroom, da da da." So of course, at first, we're not thinking nothing of it. We're like, okay, fine, we're going to classrooms. But once we got in the classroom, they told us, you can't leave the classroom. And we was like, what? Like, what you mean we can't leave? We can't leave the classroom, And so somehow I ended up, and we knew, like, we started to know that something. Hold on, let me move this, guys. It's a little loud in my ear. But we knew something was wrong. Like, okay, they want to keep us in these classrooms. And so somehow I got out the classroom and I was with this guy. And in the dream, he was my friend, but in real life, I didn't know him, But in my dream, I knew him. He was like my friend, And I was like, so we're like walking in the hallways, and because it's like the dream skipped, or either I just don't remember what happened in between. I just remember everybody realizing like something's not right here, and then next I'm in the hallway with my friend, and so we're like talking to each other like, bro, like, something not right, like we gotta get out of here, like what's going on. And then the security guard came up to us and he was like, hey, if you guys try to leave, something bad will happen to you. And we like, man, no, what you talking about? No, we ain't trying to leave. And as soon as he walked out, this part was funny to me, because as soon as he walked off, we looked at each other and was like, oh my God, they're gonna try to kill us. Like we gotta get out of here. And so we end up stepping outside of this door. And of course we're outside, but we're like on the steps. And so we both looked at each other like, man, like, how we gonna do this? Like, and I was like, man, we just gotta make a run for it. We just have to run, just run, And as soon as we started running, it's like my eyes literally in the dream panned over like that. It was like a movie, like just panned over to the tree, and the same security guard was in the tree. And he had this huge rifle type gun, and I just remember thinking like, oh, he's gonna shoot us in the back. Like that was my thought. So I started embracing myself for the shot, like, oh, this is gonna hurt, But when he started shooting, I knew like we were surrounded, because it was so many gunshots. I knew it just wasn't him shooting. And so I remember thinking that in the dream, like, oh, we like surrounded, like there's nowhere to go. I remember thinking all this in my head, like it's not just him shooting, and he in the tree, so who knows where the rest of them at, And so I remember I just fell to the ground because I was fearful of how it would feel to get shot in the back, So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna fall, And so I fell to the ground. And my friend, he fell at the same time, because I remember looking at him fall too. And I didn't know if he had got shot or if he had the same thought process, like, oh, I don't want to get hit, And when we hit the ground, I realized, now this part, I don't really know what that represents, but it wasn't bullets that they were shooting at us. It was bricks, like bricks. I remember just seeing bricks flying like everywhere. I'm like, they shooting bricks at us? And then I woke up, and so, of course, from that dream, I automatically thought, like, martial law, like, oh, because we go in the classroom and we really don't, comprehend, like, oh, you're gonna be stuck in here. But then once we were in, it's like, no, you can't leave. And if you try to leave, something bad happens. And so that's the first dream. And then I'm going to tell you my best friend's dream as well. She said, I only remember the end of it before I woke up. I want to say it was like you and Mike, which is her boyfriend, sitting on the couch where I live now, and it was late Sunday night, and no one could go out because it was illegal. And all of a sudden, I was like, oh, I forgot to pick up my work uniform. I knew in my head that they were basic government issued uniforms for all citizens. We laughed it off like we really didn't care, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll get arrested tomorrow. And then she woke up from the dream. Now, some of the stuff in her dream, I thought, I didn't have the revelation of it, but I thought it was significant. Like the uniforms, I feel like that represents something. And the laughing it off, like not really caring, I feel like that represented something too. But, you guys take these dreams before the Lord. Always ask Him for revelation. If He gives you revelation, please leave it down in the comments, because I would like to know, and I'm sure she would love to know if anybody has any revelation to her dream as well. But yeah, so that's basically it, guys. I'm not going to make this video too long. I just wanted to come and be obedient, because I felt like the Lord was like really laying it on my heart. Like, okay, you got to share this. You got to, like, urgency. You got to share this. But at the same time, it was like He was holding me from doing it, because I would ask Him, like, Lord, at first I felt like I was just putting it off, but then I'd be like, Lord, should I do it today? And He'd be like, no. And I didn't understand. And then my friend had that dream, and she had it the same. I was going to do this video yesterday, and I was planning to do it then, and she ended up telling me the dream yesterday. So I was like, well, let me hold off, and I could add them both in together, since they kind of coincide with each other. I feel like the Lord is warning us of things ahead, so pray for the brethren. Pray for me as I'm praying for you. I love you guys. And most importantly, you must always stay soul connected. It's in here. It's in here. Okay, let me get it right. All right. Bye, guys.